crew is down. Everybody's ill at the moment. Everybody's very slightly ill at the moment. Everybody's ill at the moment. My crew is down. Everybody's
It's the man. Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Here we go. And, of course, Evan Mobley. And it's our first glimpse of him, looking good in his new Nuggets jersey.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. The three from Garland. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball. And both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. You've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
Strus's shot is good.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. They set the screen. Drexler. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Out to Marion. Connects from three-point range.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Jokic on top. It provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Anthony. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. Tall order, all of it. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, trailing by 5. Outside Anthony.
And I love what Thompson provides at the defensive end. He is smart and tough.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mavericks leading by 5. Now Doncic. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. There's a minute 47 left in the first. The wide open shot from Strus. It's Strus on the wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Jokic with the bucket.
And the jumper of Jokic, it's almost a set shot. He's totally in control.
Sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
From the arc, Jokic grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Here's Drexler. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Drexler's got his second bucket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. This one for 3. Exum pulls it in. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at front.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
The Nuggets trail by 7. And here is Garland. It's Strus on the wing. Back to Garland. From downtown. Buries it from three-point range. Garland's got 6.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball, a very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. The Nuggets trailed by 8. Garland with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Anthony. All sorts of time. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. Out to Marion. That 3 off the mark. To the paint. Here's Najee. Comes up empty down low.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Arbaile the screen. Pulls up. Dallas, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Watson. Strus in the corner. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Strus has got 6. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
The kick out to Porter for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Drexler. A wide open look here for Marion. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And he's on a good pace here from 3-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Mavericks leading by 3. And here's Thompson for the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Pass to Strus. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. A wide open look for Drexler. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. A 3 from Strus. Here's Marion, and Sean Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
And here are the Mavericks now. 6-point lead. Releases from 15. Porter with a block. And so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Drexler, and he uses the glass on the lane. Drexler's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Mavs. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Denver making a switch here. The Nuggets trail by 8. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
The Nuggets moving the ball around, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Dallas leading by 6. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Jokic. A kick out to Mobley. 90 seconds now into the second half. Good work defensively by Marion. Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Nuggets trail by 6. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Fires it up. Pass to Drexler. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now here's Mobley. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game to stop the drought, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 9.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Driving in. Doncic with a robust drive inside.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish, no matter the contact.
Garland with it, and it's Marion picking him up. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. TJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made that was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And again, Denver no good. Dallas leading by 8. Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Thompson nails both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Brown. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Back to Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Washington. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Takes it inside. Here's Washington. That ball is nice speed that time from Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks lead by 10. And here's Jokic outside. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks ahead, up 10. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here is Porter. Driving inside. Porter double team. Stolen by Thompson. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trailed by 10. Down low. Anthony, no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Now Dinwiddie. To the middle. It's stolen by Sharks. The 3 from Anthony. Burks pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 7. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Thompson, high post. From the top of the key. No good off the front iron. And Denver has possession. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Anthony down low. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Denver passing it around. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie with the steal. Works for 3. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trailed by 7. Anthony left side. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Mobley outside. And here's Jokic. Pass to Anthony. From down in the low post. It goes.
Assist goes to
And now just a 3-point Maverick lead. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic with it. Can they get it? Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Burks. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Here's Doncic. Luka blows right through the contact.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Nuggets making a change here. .133 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony, and stolen by Thompson. And here's Doncic from the arc. The 3-ball from Doncic. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, they've shown just outstanding efforts defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
That's a high IQ play by Jokic. No one outsmarts him.
And Jokic drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Dallas leading by 5. Out to Marion. A 3-ball. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Goes up on the wing. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Absolutely the guy you go to in this situation. Jokic has no trouble scoring in the clutch.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Here's Anthony. Love grabs the board. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doncic.